So, when was the last time you cared for yourself? When was the last time you were not worried about something which actually bothered to you, or even gave a little bit of attention to your own thought process and your own feelings? Now, all these things is what we today sum up to call as self care. So, self care includes anything you do to keep yourself healthy, which is physically, mentally, and spiritually. It's often the first thing to go when we find ourselves in a challenging situations, whether because of bad health, financial crisis, job loss, or any of the current situations which we are looking at. That is why it is important to keep in top notch of our mind and not having afterthoughts, especially when it comes to find ourselves guiding ourselves in the challenging times. So, what is the exact importance of self care? In a society in which we live, we are expected to work for long hours, pass on vacation days. There is an underlying belief that we must always be productive, which can ultimately take away from opportunities of self care. But by taking some time out to engage in self care, you may relieve the pressures of everyday life and reset yourself to get back to the healthy point where your productivity is maximized. So, engaging in a self care routine has clinically proven to reduce or eliminate anxiety, depression, stress, improve concentration, minimize frustration, anger, increase happiness, and improve energy. From a physical health perspective, self care has been clinically proven to reduce heart disease, stroke, and cancer. Practicing self care doesn't mean you are choosing yourself over your loved ones. It means that you are simply being mindful of your own needs, so you are better able to support the people whom you care about. When you take care of yourself and not stressed, you are better able to meet the needs of others. Self care is in variety of form. It does not require to be have an elaborate plan. Self care can be as simple as taking deep breath when you notice that you are becoming stressed. By maintaining your physical and mental health, you will likely to be better equipped to handle the stresses that come along with supporting someone you care about. So if you focus on to build your own self-care plan, you need to have certain concepts of the dimensions of wellness, and these dimensions include your emotional, environmental, financial, intellectual, occupational, physical, social, and spiritual. So, when it comes to emotional dimension, all you can do is talk to someone, read a good book, do some artistic work such as listening to music or painting, take a walk, watch something that suits your mood, laugh, or even take a nap. Similarly, when it comes to environmental dimension, take a walk, probably where you can feel the fresh breath of air, enjoy the sun or enjoy the night sky, redesign your room, or even clean your home. Coming on to the financial aspect, probably you can start developing a practical financial plan. Try saving even more than what you have already saved currently. Invest, cut back on unnecessary purchase. Consider where you can cut corners and avoid much taking of a risk. Or also you can ask for a raise from your bosses if you really feel your work was much appreciated by the colleagues. When it comes to your intellectual reasoning or intellectual dimension, try to get onto a new documentaries by either listening to it or reading to it. Probably you can think about completing or getting involved in some kind of a puzzles where you have more stress on your mind, and also trying to be more curious and trying to learn something new. So when you try to be more into something which you would like to enhance yourself, then obviously your intellectual dimensions will grow. Similarly, when it comes to your occupational dimension, you can actually create or learn new skill set. Try to understand your skill set. Try to polish those skills. Put it across on your resume. Look out for the dream job, and probably it might land you a better satisfied job. If you're not at all happy with your current job, then you can try to convert your hobbies into better skills, and that enhancing your overall context in your resume. So no job is actually small, no job is actually big. It's only a matter of how much grit and how much independence you have to make sure that you can create a stable sector for yourself when it comes to occupational dimensions. Similarly, when it comes to physical dimension, work out daily, probably take a walk, eat healthy, get a good 7 hours of sleep. Socially is also very important to keep these dimensions up. So hope to meet sometime as we meet up with our friends and family. Keep in contact with old people, probably volunteering, having fun and engaging in social media, and utilizing technology when the distance is a factor. And finally, it's about the spiritual dimension where you try to understand yourself, the thought process, and trying to sort them out rather than being more involved in them. So you can practice meditation, you can practice self reflection, yoga, and also being more helpful and thinking that you are actually helping others in make sure to keep yourself more happy. So gratitude is what we call in here. So making sure that you just try to understand people's perspective, try to understand your perspective will enhance the spiritual dimension on a long run. So, self care is an important activity to do every day. Doing so will lead towards a better balance among your dimensions of wellness and lead towards an improved overall health and well being. Life is precious and it is meant to be enjoyed the way you receive it. So, hope to see you more happy and hope to see you more engaged with your life. Till then, take care and a happy self. Thank you.